Good morning to everyone, especially the Super Bowl. I am not a sports fan. I don't know the rules of most games beyond get the ball / puck / whatever to the other end of the field. The only times I actually remember watching football are once at a high school game when I was a freshman, and 2 Thanksgivings where I watched for maybe 5 minutes tops before giving up because I was totally bored. So I had no intentions of watching the Super Bowl this year. I've been to Super Bowl parties, of course, and I do enjoy the commercials, but I have not ever watched the game. I like Taylor Swift and, by extension, Travis Kelce, but I am not a diehard Swiftie, and I haven't been following the Chiefs at all. I am from upstate New York, about an hour and a half away from Buffalo, so in theory I should be super into football and following the Bills, but I didn't even know the Bills were good at football until they lost the big game a few weeks ago. Now, there are some sports I do know better than football. I have always enjoyed watching lacrosse and hockey. I don't know the specific rules of each game, but I am familiar enough with them to enjoy watching them, especially if a team I like is playing. Quick shout out to my college hockey team who won the Frozen Four in 2014, which was my senior year. So when I went over to my parents' house for dinner tonight, I did not expect to watch the Super Bowl. My dad likes having the TV on and watches the news a lot, so I thought, if anything, I would be watching CNN. But my dad had put the game on, I assume as background noise and to glance at the score every once in a while. So it was on, and I was sitting in the kitchen, and I just sort of started watching. And then I started watching a little bit closer. And then my sister got home, and she started watching a little. And within an hour, all 3 of us were very intently watching a game we only sort of understand. And it was so fun. I am not sure why I find that so surprising. Playing and watching sports are a social bonding activity for a lot of people, and there's clearly something universal about that, since sports have been that way for literal millennia. And I do enjoy watching other sports. I guess it's just that I never really expected to enjoy watching a football game. I've never enjoyed it before, and I don't have any personal connection to football the way I do to lacrosse and hockey and plenty of other sports. So tonight, I'm just feeling grateful for the unexpected joy I found while watching the game with my dad and sister. Good morning to everyone, especially the Super Bowl. I'm Charlotte Lehman, and this is Good Morning Especially. Every day, we're here to tell everyone good morning, especially to a certain someone. This podcast is a group project, so I want to hear who you're saying good morning to. You can email us at goodmorningespeciallypod@gmail.com. Either write it out in an email and I'll read it, or record a voice memo and send it for me to play on the podcast. I can't wait to hear who you're wishing a good morning.